行くぜ。エボルベルロスロボス。逃げられると思うな。
Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with some actual half-decent news. We actually did get quite a lot. So, Chinese New Year campaign, we're not getting orbs. That's all you need to know. The gold pack, standout 5-star characters. We do have Magoto over here. We do have a couple seasonals. Swimsuit, Halibel, Spirit Society, Byakuya, Cayenne, Cacao Society, Momo, and Gin. So we do have some seasonals in that regard, but overall this is definitely going to be a skip unless you're already going to buy. Unless you're already going to be buying orbs, I would say skip this. A $40 ticket, Hard Gin, 5th anniversary characters. So the 5th anniversary characters are going to be available here, but honestly, like, unless you need the orbs, I would say definitely skip these. Like, literally none of these characters are remotely useful unless you need, like, Chronicle Quest bonus characters, and even then it's only a, what, 6.6% chance of actually getting the characters featured, which is kind of stupid. I'll never understand that, to be honest. I really won't. New Year's pack, Fierce Battle Ichigo is the only standout character in my opinion, but the main beef and potatoes, the only thing that's really relevant, I suppose, that's really been announced is probably this banner. But I do want to go over I'll go over these characters, but I do want to highlight this. It's not going to be the same banner as the what is it called? Where is it at? It's not the same banner as this Szayelaporro, Nanao, and Gremmy, where it's 6%. Is it 6% rates? Where it's 6% rates all across the entirety of the banner. This banner actually has the 3%, 3%, 4%, 6%, 8%. So it's not really worth going past step 1 unless you are 100% committed to going and completing step 5. After that, it's not really... The thing is, when you start spending these orbs, you'll see here 3%, 3%, 4%. These end up canceling out the nice little 6% rates that you get, and even though this is 8% rate, remember that you're guaranteed one character, right? You're guaranteed one 5-star character. So you end up getting 8% for 9 pulls instead of 8% for 10 pulls. It'd be cool if you got like a guaranteed character and then you got another 10 characters at 8%. That'd be nice, but that's not really the case. So just keep that in mind, that the rates aren't going to be all that. It's going to be the same. It's just a regular 30-step banner. Personally, I prefer the 20 steps like we got for the 1000-year Blood War characters. I keep spacing. Apologies, guys. I'm on a lack of sleep. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? All right, so let's just get right into these characters. I do have everything pulled up, so let's start off with Gin. Now, Gin is a ranged Soul Reaper killer. He does have a ranged collision for strong attack, which definitely holds him back in my opinion. Full screen, 3rd strong attack. Team heal, 2nd strong attack. Healers, in my opinion, don't really have too much use anymore in Bleach Brave Souls. Unfortunately, nowadays, enemies hit so damn hard that unless you're transcended, in which case you're trying to dodge most of the time, it's not really... Unless it comes with a boost or a barrier, I feel like heals are kind of useless, not gonna lie. He is a very, very nice character to have just because of the collector's value, I suppose, if you're interested in that. But if not, I would definitely recommend just advising, like, skipping him. If you're new to the game, I would get him to level 150 for the orbs and then just wait until you actually need to level him up for who knows what kind of content you'll need him for in the future. Next on the list, Spirit Society Grimmjow. Now, he is a no affiliation killer with weaken on all of his attacks. I'd normally say that this character kind of falls off too much, but honestly, with the new no affiliation guild quest, he does have some use there, right? So Debilitator plus 5 seconds. He's not the best character in the world. Like, his kit is kind of outdated. He's a strong attack damage link instead of strong attack recharge, which definitely holds him back a little bit in my opinion. Standard lunge for strong attack, full screen 3rd, and his 2nd strong attack is the vacuum pull in into explosion ability, which is 675 vacuum into 625 radius AoE in front, which honestly is actually not a bad strong attack. It definitely isn't better than 960 or anything like that, but it's not necessarily a bad one. I personally like it a little bit, at least on this character alone. But besides that, he's not a bad character to have, and he does have his uses in Senkaimon as well as the new guild quest, like I said. Alright, so going into the next Cacao Society character, Spirit Society characters, so many damn societies. Strong attack, recharge, Arankar killer, Rukia. Honestly, I feel like she is so underwhelming. because of her kit. Going into her kit, you have the range collision for strong attack. You have the 425 crawling vortex, which is a 20 hit, not an elongated, which means that it doesn't really last too long. And she doesn't have havoc 20%, so she doesn't really have crazy range. Third strong attack is going to be the 1000 vacuum AoE into 675 explosion. Not a horrible third strong attack, but without havoc, without berserker, this character just falls off completely, in my opinion. Like, if you have the new Rukia, you literally have zero use for this character. Alright. Zomari. Strong attack recharge 12%. Long stride and sprinter +2 if you ever need that. In the old guild quest he was useful because of the long stride and sprinter +2. You'd be able to zoom across the battlefield, but besides that, I wouldn't even advise using him in guild quest because of his kit. Like, his kit is really bad. Despite having weakening, which has been nerfed for the harder guild quests, in the old guild quest it's not nerfed, but it's still he's still pretty mid, I should say. Magnification 30%, range collision, doo-doo. Second strong attack, breath style attack, doo-doo. And then third strong attack is not even a full screen, so doo-doo. Literally, he's just doo-doo across the board. K-Lab literally said, yo, you know what? How bad can we make a Cfyow world character? Like, truly, how fucking horrible can we make this character? And yeah, they did it, alright. They definitely did it. It's quite amazing how a character with 4 arms is so bad. Alright. Yemi, I feel like he gets a lot of crap. I feel like he gets a lot of undeserved crap. 766 attack, normal attack damage link, so bruiser 20% with flurry, right? He does have a holo killer, so he does have a PvE killer. He has poise as well as freeze immunity, which could be useful in the future. But the thing that a lot of people hate about him is the fact that his normal attack damage string is range collision, right? But at the end of the day, it's still, like, he's still a melee character. And I never really had a problem hitting with his normal attack damage string. He has a AoE distant 475 of first strong attack, which helps with guard break in my opinion. Second strong attack is a shave style pushback attack. If this is, I forget if this is a shockwave style ability. It could be. Yeah, so the second strong attack is a shockwave style ability. Helps with guard break, but honestly, since he's a NAD character, you're not really going to want to use this all that much. And third strong attack is going to be the AoE vacuum into explosion. Very good for grouping enemies up. I really don't see why people had such a hate boner for him, but I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's OP, but he's okay. He does his job. Next on the list, Nnoitora. Nnoitora is a captain killer, debilitator plus 5 seconds, paralysis on everything except for his second. One thing to note about his second is that it does have a transformation mechanic, so he does get higher magnifications on his normal attack damage string and his strong attacks, but since he's a normal attack damage based character, that's what matters, in my opinion. Flurry, poise, he does have sprinter +1, star barrier +10, debilitator +5 seconds, devastation 20%, paralysis on his special, which is really good because you guarantee the paralysis, damage reduction as his link, as well as the fact that he has flurry, poise, and a captain killer makes him still pretty damn good in PvP. I feel like he's fallen off ever since they started adding a lot more spotter killers, but I still think that he holds his own, especially if you have duplicate copies into him. With his transformation mechanic, his magnifications go from 100 to 120, all the way up to 110 to 140. So he does get a 10% damage bonus with his first 3 hits, as well as a what is 140 divided by 120, as well as a 16.6% damage bonus to the last hit in his normal attack damage string. He has a beam first strong attack, 525 radius, AoE for his boost. Very small, but I mean, you're using it for the boost transformation, as well as maybe the potential to guard break, and then full screen third strong attack. Honestly, I still think he's a really good character. I feel like NAD characters have kind of fallen off if they have a PvP killer, unless you have, like I said, duplicates into them, but yeah. Next on the list, Nnoitora. Nnoitora is an excellent character. Paralysis immunity as well as weaken immunity. He was given sprinter +1. He wasn't given berserker or havoc 20%, which is really unfortunate considering that characters like Szayelaporro and Stark both got havoc 20%. But he does have a Soul Reaper killer, and as well as his kit is the 2500 length beam for strong attack. Very good. 725 width. And then his second strong attack is going to be the Vacuum AoE. This will actually suck enemies in and then deal a massive amount of damage if you are positioned properly. Being able to get a total of 58 hits is kind of nasty, especially considering that it all gets magnified into each other. And then his third strong attack is a standard full screen third strong attack, and of course standard special move, weaken on everything with Debilitator plus 5 seconds. You can't really go wrong with him. I think he's still a very, very, very good character. Okay. Going up on Szayelaporro, I actually love this character a lot. I get the criticism that he gets with his second strong attack that is a crawling vortex, but going into the character himself, he does have Frenzy, Havoc 20%, he has a strong attack recharge link, Soul Reaper Killer, he does have a revival mechanic on his special move, poison on everything with a debilitator of 2 seconds, devastation 40%, poison immunity, sprinter plus 1, bruiser plus 20%. Going into the character's kit, he has the 3000 length beam because of the Havoc 20%, 870 width, really, really, really nice, 510 AoE crawling vortex, really large because of the Havoc 20%. I love it. And going into his third strong attack is not a standard quote-unquote full screen. However, thankfully he was given Havoc 20%, which brings his third strong attack to 1080 radius. That is a very, very, very important to me. I do not like it when a character gets a 900 AoE. Case in point, like this Zomari, right? 900 AoE. That really, really, in my opinion, hurts the character. Okay, and last but not least, probably the coolest character design in all of Camp for Your Own World, in my opinion, Stark. Stark looks so badass, and his gameplay is just, it's just fire. Strong attack recharge minus 12%, Orankar Killer, Debilitator plus 2 seconds, burn on everything, Frenzy, Havoc 20%. This character can do whatever he wants, like, you know, he'll take your girl, take her to the back seat of the car, hit her in your hoopty, and then leave her there to die. Going into his first strong attack, he does have a 1500 length beam instead of the standard 3000, unfortunately. 690 width, but overall still a very good strong attack nonetheless for a ranged character. Second strong attack is a 960 AoE distant, circular AoE in front, very, very good. I love that 960. And then third strong attack is a standard 1200 radius full screen third strong attack. Overall, you can't really go wrong with this character. Stark is really, really, really good. Now, would I recommend summoning on this banner? Honestly, I would only recommend summoning on this banner if you're missing several of these characters. If you're new to the game, I would actually advise you to go up to step 5 and do step 5. Usually you have enough orbs. You have enough orbs in your reserves to be able to do that. I'm personally going to be doing 5 steps. I'm missing Zomari. I'm missing Stark. I wouldn't mind getting dupes of Szayelaporro or Nnoitora or Yami or even Nnoitora. Yeah, but let me know in the comments below how deep you guys plan to go in on this banner. It's definitely not, in my opinion, a bad banner. Like the fact that there's only 9 characters in here and 2 full sets of Camp for Your Own World, I think it's pretty good value for your orbs, though keep in mind that there are a lot of really OP units that are coming down the pipeline this year. We saw it with 2020. 2020 was a god year for character release. Like literally any character that came out was completely playable, including that of Makoto himself, you feel me? But I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys grind, I'll catch up, please stay blessed, like, comment, subscribe, and hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.